very warm welcome as I present you with the AMR21. Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel will drive this car. And look at the car, wow. A very long launch that proceeded 40 minutes, I think. It was a good launch, but they dragged it out too long. But we're here for the car, and the car is very nice. They have some new sponsors and old sponsors. Cognizant is a big, they talked about that a lot. Cognizant. Got JCB, we got BWT still. So we got a green Aston Martin car with a shade of pink down the sides, and they've got pink on their race suit shoulders, which I don't know if I like that, to be honest, because should just go with a green race suit. But yeah, here we have it. This is the 7th car launch. We do Haas tomorrow and Williams on Friday, and Ferrari week today. But yeah, let's get into the Aston Martin car launch. The first, it's just great to have Aston Martin back on the F1 grid. So much history, and yeah, I'm actually excited to see how they do. Racing Point transformed into Aston Martin. Let's see how they do. And Racing Point were outstanding last season, but they got pipped to 3rd in the Constructors. 3 p.m. AMR21 Aston Martin Racing 21. Historic day as they launch their car. Stroll talks to the fans. Lawrence Stroll talked to the fans. Dark green as predicted with a shade of pink. You can see the pink on the car. Few new sponsors. Tom Brady featured, we had a couple. We had Tom Brady and Daniel Craig, who obviously is James Bond, promoting the new Bond film. Obviously they have a lot of Aston Martin cars in the Bond film. So yeah, we had a couple of people, couple of what you would call celebrities, big names. I'm excited to see what this team can do. Otmar, the team principal, was talking. Yeah. And then great to see Sebastian Vettel with a smile on his face. Had a torrid 2020 at Ferrari, and he's got the fire back in his belly. It was interesting when they were talking to Lance Stroll and Vettel. Vettel had a cap on because he's balder, and Stroll didn't, which was quite funny. But yeah, great to see Sebastian Vettel smile. Now, at times it was pretty awkward and cringy. I would have given this car launch a good solid 8, but they just dragged it out for 40 minutes. Of course, I expected it to be long, because first time they're back in Formula 1 in ages, I expected it to be long. It's gone from an 8. I would have to give the car launch a 5, a standard 5. It could have been like 8, but they just dragged it out too long. And at times it was pretty awkward and cringy, as the presenter was like reading a script and she made a mess of it. So yeah, 5. Very long, 40 minutes. But this is the Aston Martin AMR21 launch reaction. I've done one for every team, so if you are an F1 fan, subscribe now. But yeah, just look at the car. Aston Martin back on the grid in Formula 1. I'm really excited to see what they can do. You've got Cognizant, big. They talked about that a lot. The shade of pink below the car. JCB, BWT, Peroni. That's a new sponsor. There's a new sponsor just below just above Cognizant actually. Yeah, that's a new sponsor. Can't see it on this picture. But yeah, I think we got a good setup going actually, because I've got the car enlarged big this time so people can see it. My face camera, decreased that. Yeah, I think this setup actually looks good. Comment down below your thoughts. I'm really excited to see what Aston Martin can do as they launch the AMR21 to the world. And it's great to see Sebastian Vettel with a smile on his face. And it's a make or break season for Vettel. Has to beat Lance Stroll. And if he does beat Stroll, he's expected to do so. If he loses to Lance Stroll, then questions will be asked. But I think Aston Martin are preparing for 2022 with the rule changes. This team, Racing Point last year, they got a lot of success. And Lance Stroll has improved. Pole position at Turkey, should have probably won that race. And he's really improved. Has a lot of criticism and hate, Lance Stroll, but I feel he's proved the critics wrong. He's proved himself. Yeah, I've got to say, I enjoyed the launch, but then it became too long, and yeah, at times it was very awkward and cringy. Fans asked questions, and then they were asking Vettel and Stroll dogs or cats. Like, what's that got to do with Formula One? I mean, yeah. But yeah, we saw Tom Brady, Daniel Craig bigging up the Aston Martin name. I mean, I expected a long launch because it's the first time in 61 years. But yeah, they could have wrapped it up in 20 minutes, I feel, and they just like prolonged it and prolonged it. We heard from Lance Stroll, Sebastian Vettel, Otmar Satnar, Lawrence Stroll, the other guy, big name, forget his name, it eludes me. They were all sat on chairs. It was good to see the Union Jack over the car, and Lance Stroll and Vettel pulled it off. And we revealed the green. Looks a bit like, I've got Caterham vibes, but obviously it looks a lot better than the Caterham. So they have kept a bit of pink. You can see on the bottom of the car there's a shade and a line of pink. And on their race suits are all green. A lot of sponsors on the race suit. And then their shoulders have got like pink, which I don't like the race suits, if I'm honest. Seeing them for the first time, I wasn't a huge fan of the pink. I feel it should just be green, like the whole race suit. But there we have it. There's my reaction to the AMR21. Comment down below. We'll always reply. And join me tomorrow for Haas. Friday, Williams. I'm excited now. It's getting closer. Car launches. I kind of want to get the car launches out the way now. Get on to testing. We see the cars out on track. And then it will soon be on us. Bahrain GP. Can't wait. I'm buzzing. I've got to say, very good car by Aston Martin. I like it a lot. Beautiful looking car, to be honest. Let's hope Aston Martin can kick on.